All right. Thank you all for being here and participating. Think for yourself. Tonight, I'm going to explain to y'all why I believe we need to teach critical thinking to our students and new members here at church. We can help spread the message of Christ by teaching critical thinking to our students and new members. Tonight I'm going to show you how teaching critical thinking we will be preparing for more fruitful conversations with others, sharing the message of Jesus. According to The Art of Public Speaking by Stephen E. Lucas, critical thinking is focused, organized thinking about such things as logical relationships among ideas, the soundness of evidence, and the difference between fact and opinion. By including teaching critical thinking to our students and new members, we will be giving them the tools to help spread the message of Jesus Christ. I'm currently studying critical thinking in college, and I learned through my coursework and my studies that critical thinking is a great idea, and it should be taught at church. Tonight I will explain some characteristics about critical thinking you may or may not know. So what is critical thinking? I just told you before my textbook definition, but what does Google have to say? According to Google, critical thinking is the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment. And I did a little further research and I found out if you go to dictionary.com, critical thinking is disciplined thinking that is clear, rational, open-minded, and informed by evidence. Thinking for yourself instead of just accepting the information given. If I tell you the world is flat, today we can use many sources to verify if this is true. So why should we teach critical thinking to our students and new members at church? Well, I'll tell you, the world is teaching critical thinking in secular schools, in other places as well. There's many different worldviews today, and we must use critical thinking to determine the truth. What does a 5-minute search of Google on the internet say about negative effects of yoga? Well, it says a lot of bad things. It says a lot of bad things about the negative effects of yoga. And if you do a search on the internet for the negative effects of Christianity, you'll also find some pretty bad stuff. You'll see that it's got the discouragement of rational and critical thought. It tells you that women are treated like second-class citizens based on religious teachings. And it'll tell you that tens of thousands are tortured and killed as witches, and that's still practiced today. So the Bible has many sources And we need to teach how we got the Bible as it is today. By teaching the evidence, we develop a deeper understanding of the truth for students and new members. So how do we teach critical thinking to students and new members in the church? Well, during classes, we need to define critical thinking, just as I have done for you today. We need to explain the importance of critical thinking to our new members and to our students. We need to teach awareness of other worldviews and explain the evidence we have to back up Jesus' message. In short, I've given some basic information of why we should be teaching critical thinking to our students and new members. It's very simple. We need to equip our students and new members, the teachers, for teaching this information. The world is teaching critical thinking as a basic way to reason ideas based on evidence, to tell the difference between fact and opinion. We need to be teaching this too, or we take the risk of creating shallow-minded Christians who do not think for themselves. Thank you.